Hello, everyone. I am Matthew Thomas with Super Cool Radio, back with another interview. Joining me at this time from the City of Angels, they are an amazing alternative metal duo known as Crash Karma.
Hi.
Hello.
Making up Crash Karma, we have Niki and Ralf. How you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Great.
How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. It's actually above freezing here in Indiana, so I'm loving it.
Lovely.
I'm wearing shorts. Shorts.
Way to brag. I'll probably wear shorts in the next, probably 3 months.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you guys have a different idea of cold and warm than we do in those parts of the country.
Yeah, I know around this time it was like the actual temperature was like negative 30 degrees in February of 2020. It was awesome.
Oh. So you're doing okay. You're above the freezing mark, so.
That's right. I'm absolutely loving it. So, hey, maybe tomorrow if it's like 40 degrees, I might be in shorts.
All right.
How's California treating you guys?
Great. We've been basically on lockdown for the entire time. We've got one of the hardest hit states, I guess, here. So we've just been in the studio creating and enjoying the time away from people and just making music.
Yeah. I mean, the one nice silver lining of this is at least you guys, I mean, you still can make music and release it to everybody and we can all hear it.
Yes.
Exactly. So that's a beautiful thing.
Definitely, at least we can reach each other through the internet.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
That's been super helpful, I'm sure, for a lot of people too, for sanity reasons.
For sure. But I want to kick this off with a very fun question I got for you guys. I mean, you guys have played, many concerts, met many different bands that you played with. So what are some bands or musicians that you guys have played with in concert that people should check out?
There's so many.
So many.
What was some good ones? I mean, it's been like over a year since we've played now. I forgot what it was like to to commune with other artists.
We were supposed to go on tour with a band from Sweden they're called Thunder Mother. And that's a really cool band.
Yeah,
Check
they're
those
cool.
guys out. It's an all-girl band, and they basically like a female AC/DC from Sweden.
From Sweden. Yeah.
And we love all the Swedish bands. They know how to write good music.
Big fan of the Swedes.
Then we played with Avatar. We played a tour with Avatar.
Mhm.
That's another really cool band from Sweden. Then check out the Lonely Ones. They used to be Boba Flex, and now it's the Lonely Ones. That's another cool band we played many shows with.
Mhm.
And I think our last show we played was with Saving Abel. It's another really cool band.
Mhm.
Friends of ours.
Yeah, you listed some great bands. Actually, I really enjoy Avatar, especially just they're very creative, especially with their music videos. It's just out of this world.
Yeah, they do some cool stuff. Definitely.
It's funny you mentioned the Lonely Ones. So you guys will be in Mishawaka in August for Rock the Rescue, and then the next night, Sunday night, the Lonely Ones will be in town at the same place.
Okay,
Nice.
Very good. Yeah, I think this summer we'll probably do some shows with them. We're also doing another festival with them as well, and a couple shows. So we'll definitely be hitting them up on the road.
They're really awesome. I really enjoyed the last single they released, "Change the Station." I mean, it's just rocking music.
That's good. Totally. Very good.
So make sure to check out all those cool bands. I really enjoy them. So I know everyone else, and I know everyone else listening will as well.
Yes.
Awesome.
But focusing on you guys, since this is Crash Karma, who I'm talking with, when did you guys know you want to become a musician?
When I heard Kiss at the age of 5.
Mine was not quite that young, but I actually saw my very first concert was Hank Williams Jr. And he was on stage naked with a cowboy hat over himself, running around, screaming and going nuts. And I was like, I want to do that when I'm older, when I grow up.
Wait.
Oh, do you have? Uh-oh. This is basically it.
Here's a cowboy hat. Now get naked.
Yeehaw! We can practice this right now.
I might get kicked off of YouTube for that. I don't think putting a little explicit next to it will work.
Yeah.
That might not cut it.
Well, very cool. Stories of when you guys want to become a musician. I really enjoyed it. That was fun. That was good. Plus, we got a cowboy hat too, so that's good.
We had an outfit change. That's always good. Yeah.
So I know you met at NAMM. Is when you guys actually first met. How did you guys start just talking to each other? Like, what made you like, hey, I want to talk to this person?
My roommate tried to get her number, and then she didn't like my roommate, so she left with me.
Yeah, pretty much. But the funniest part was that I was actually there with an all-girl group that I was in at the time, and one of the girls was walking around NAMM, and I was stuck at the booth that we were hosting. And she was like, dude, there's this guy with these striped dreadlocks. I was the only single one in the group. So they were like, you got to check out this guy. And later we wound up meeting. And I didn't put it together till way later that it was him that she was talking about. But it was meant to be.
Yeah. No, that was really cool. I was listening to you guys' interviews, just trying to come up with stuff to talk about. So I know you guys met at NAMM. I didn't realize it was that. It was like that. Oh, that's really cool though.
We went down a musical path first, but that was the origin story.
Yeah.
Nice. And so I know you had some other players with you, but you guys became a two-piece because obviously it was easier for you guys to play together.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, instead of trying to get people. But Ralph, how did you Frankenstein a guitar bass together? What made you think I'm gonna put both these together and it's gonna work?
I mean, you gotta know, but Niki and I have always been the band. We always write the music, and we always in the studio record everything. And I'm always in my head. I'm always like, okay, it's a 4-piece. We have 2 guitars and a bass and the drums. And so when I'm in the studio, I'm always recording the guitars and the bass. I record everything mostly. So for sound purposes, I'm also a bass player. For sound purposes, I write most of the stuff, or when I record, I try to play everything on one single note. Because of sound purposes at the end. Yeah, on one string, not one note. Yeah. On one string. Because, the A sounds different if you play it open or on the 5th fret. So at the end, when you get to the mixing stages of an album or a song, you always realize, okay, there's different tones, different frequencies. So it always makes the most sense to me to play everything on one string. That's how it started, that a lot of the riffs somehow I wrote are on one string based. So fast forward, when we turned into a 2-piece and we played the first shows where we had still a bass that came from the track, and I played along to the bass track, I realized that 90% of everything I play is basically just what I play on the E string, just an octave lower. So I thought to myself, if I could build or create a 1-string pickup that has a designated output on my guitar with a separate amplifier, an octave down pedal, and an EQ pedal, then I could basically just recreate or have the bass that I needed for all the riffs. Because like I said, I'm playing everything on 1 string on anyway with a drop tuning and the guitar as well. So that's what went through my head. So I started sawing pickups in half and soldering and building different guitar rigs, getting pedals, and I started building different rigs, and it worked out.
Frankenstein.
I Frankenstein it together. And
full on.
My dad is an electrician, so when we toured in Germany, I met up with him. I told him my idea, and I got some new components, and then we built this latest version that I call Mrs. Frankenstein, and she produced the sound I needed. And so I started recording this, and you know what? It sounded better than any bass player we ever had. So we realized, you know what? We don't need anybody else. This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way.
That's awesome the way you're able to think of that, process that, and I'm going to build this and it's going to actually work and sound good. Did you go through many trials and errors, or did you get it the first time?
I definitely I had to research all kinds of pedals, and then I tried to get the most expensive and the cheapest ones, and I got this really cheap pedal. The first tour we did was in England. This $40 pedal, and it did the trick, you know. And then I just researched, and I got MIDI setups that didn't work, and I had many different setups. But you know, it always needs to be dynamic, so it couldn't be MIDI. It needed to be sound modeling and different.
It was really fun.
Mechanics.
Really fun listening to this guy work out all these problems in his head, like for years. But it's awesome. What he came up with is amazing, and it's really it's the coolest thing because he can create things that nobody else can because of the way he has to write because of it. You know, so it's a pretty interesting thing to watch him work this instrument. You know, that's the only thing I can say about it. It's like a new instrument.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much did create a brand new instrument for, you know, playing bass and guitar at the same time. You're actually the first band who I've, you know, heard of it actually doing this and successfully too.
I mean, there's a few bands. I think Local H is doing something, but it's
similar. But it's
a little different because people usually play chords, and they just have a pickup that picks up 2 strings or 3 strings. But I'm also playing bass, and I know that you need a clean root note, so you cannot have more than 1 string. So I think I'm the only guy who has just 1 string, and therefore I get a clean root note. So it actually sounds like there's a bass player, and not just a guitar that's going to an octave lower pedal.
Mm-hmm. It's more like a separated thing, so it sounds like 2 instruments in one, which it is.
Yeah, and did you have to like change your technique of like?
Yeah,
obviously you're playing 2 different instruments.
It's a lot with the right hand, you know, because I have to play bass and the lead. It's any part of any song, so I'm having to a lot of downstrokes and upstrokes, and the way I play the guitar is definitely. And I also play the old songs where we used to be 4 people, and now I'm playing it alone. So how can I pull this off? And it's all possible because, you know, if the bass plays gong, 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 and there's 8 notes on the guitar, they just go gong, 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 gong. Now I gotta play. So there's a lot of right hand work up and down. So I need to just like accent basically always most of the time, double up the kick drum, wherever the guitars is just in between the kick drum. So it's definitely.
It's very interesting to watch because he can play those old ones, but it takes a second. You got to wrap your head around it, and he's got to. You know, as opposed to just playing the guitar lines, you have to wrap your head around how to get that bass in there too, and play it with me while doing the leads, while singing the vocals on top. So it's a tap dancing show for everything but his feet, I guess.
But you know, I'm in a band with this girl, and she's playing drums, so she has 2 arms and 2 legs going crazy, and she's singing. So at the end, I'm still standing on 1 foot and do all this stuff. So I'm doing less than she does. But it's all good.
Listening to you guys' music, I think it's very different compared to actually like seeing you guys, because you can hear the music, you hear the guitar, you hear the bass, but like once you actually see you guys at work, it's just incredible. Niki, you are a beast on the drums, I gotta say. Just watching you, it's amazing. And Ralf with the guitar, the bass, just everything. It's just incredible.
Thanks.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. We play live shows. That's why we're bummed that we are at home right now.
We've been pretty lucky. We have our studio here. We built the studio once this whole thing happened in our garage, and put up a green screen, and have been doing a lot of fun with production and videos. And we've been able to have our creative side nourished during all this, which is definitely helped us through it all.
You've been working on some really cool music lately. I think released Strike First, which I really enjoyed. I mean, it's times like right now that you can actually be more creative and do more things, you know, musically, while waiting to get back on tour while it's safe.
Yes,
definitely.
But no, I know we talked about Niki and your drumming. How did you come up with the idea of playing with like nunchucks? And I know with like girl with the hammer, the giant mallet at the cymbals. Like, how did you come up with this? And like, how did you I'm gonna play with nunchucks?
The nunchucks, that was during when we were recording Paint the Devil. We just needed a break for a second. Sometimes you just got to get out of the studio, and he's crazy. This guy's like a German. He never stops thinking about crazy stuff all the time. And so he's for sure the dude that brought it up. And then I'm like the crazy one, even crazier, because I'm the one who always winds up doing the stuff. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's try that. That sounds amazing. And we just decided to do it one day and put up my drums, all my old stuff, all my old cymbals, broken drums. You know, you don't want to use good things when you're doing things like playing nunchucks on drums. But I had to set it up completely different, and I hit myself, knocked myself out a couple times, and
there was blood.
There was blood. Blood was spilt. But it's just a fun, interesting thing, and it's rhythmic as well. And I'm into nunchucks anyway, so it was just kind of like, why not fuse the two together and see what happens? I have a lot of energy.
Well, I think it turned out really cool. Now, did you have to learn how to actually like swing the nunchucks to hit all those notes and stuff, or was it kind of natural?
I mean, I can already swing the nunchucks, but to do it on drums is completely different because you're bouncing it off of something. So you have to. It's completely different. It has absolutely nothing to do with nunchucks. In the end. Yeah, it was a new. It's an adventure. We like adventurous things, and to do things that look cool and that are aesthetically pleasing as well as just over the top. We just kind of we're just that kind of people anyway, So it's fun to do.
Yeah, I was going through watching you guys' videos, and I just saw girl with the nunchucks, and I was like, "That's really cool. It looks really hard, and I know I would probably hurt myself more trying."
Oh yeah, there was black eyes and blood and broken everything.
We were still waiting for anybody who's recording a video doing that, and nobody so far has pulled it off.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone actually can just. I mean, it's just insane, but it's just so cool at the same time.
Yeah, it's definitely not, and it's not just like you can just take some nunchucks and put it on your drums, because like I said, it took preparation, and you have to kind of get it all set properly, and it takes some physics and other things.
And you did it so well. I don't know if anyone even wants to touch it. I mean, you nailed
it. Yeah, it's fun.
And as I said, you used a giant mallet to hit the cymbals for Go with the Hammer. I really enjoyed it. It was unexpected because you were just standing there and I see you with a giant mallet. I was like, I hope she hits the drums with that.
Yeah, I do.
This is one of the last songs we wrote before the pandemic started, and we played the song maybe like 3 times or 4 times live. And Niki's actually playing that song live, so she jumps over the drums and hits that cymbal. And it was like that was the song for the set, and then everything shut down. So
yeah, it'll come back.
It will come back.
You'll see it probably.
Yeah.
Speaking of this, I gotta talk about this since I'm helping promote it. So Rock the Rescue is August 21st, right here in Mishawaka, Indiana, my hometown. You're going to be there. It's a huge music festival. There's a bunch of great bands. What can we expect from Crash Karma Live for people like me who haven't seen you guys yet?
Well, being that it's going to be like our first show or one of the first shows.
You will come home with a liquid melted face. That's what you can expect.
I was looking for a facelift. I'm looking forward to it.
Get your face liquefied.
Liquefied faces. Yeah, we're going to be bringing it. That's for sure, because we got a lot of pent up energy from being home for so long, and it'll be, we're very excited to get back out there and see people again and just be on the stage and commune with our people and do what we do and do what we love best, So we're looking very forward to it, and it's always a great time. Very high energy. So that's what you can expect.
Melting faces.
Melting faces.
I didn't
melting hearts.
Well, I didn't really like my face anyway, so I'm cool with it getting melted.
Your face is awesome.
Thank you. So, I know this is a while away. We're only in March, almost March right now. But how do you prepare for a show? Is there any kind of special things you do before you take the stage, or you just go out and melt faces and hearts?
There's always 10 minutes of va 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 vi 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 va 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 vi 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 va 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 va. Yeah! And then we're ready.
And then we're ready.
Vocal warm-ups, it's important.
I have to warm up a little bit more than he does because everything I'm doing is very physical. So I like to dance, get my body, just kind of get the blood flowing.
With a cowboy hat, naked in the green room. That's what I experience every time before a show.
I got to do my warm-up techniques,
That sounds like a fantastic warm-up technique. I'll have to try that sometime.
It's great. It does wonders. You wouldn't believe it.
As I said, August 21st, you can see KRASHKARMA live, and they're going to kill it. They're going to melt your face, your heart, your everything, all your organs.
Definitely. Safely, with masks and all that.
That's right. They'll melt the face just from here to here.
Yeah. Just this part.
But I know, as I said, I really want to see you guys live. I've been listening to you guys' music. Actually, I just purchased Morph. It's not here yet, or I would hold up a copy. So here's my empty hand right now.
Nice. I just sent it out on Friday, so you should get it soon.
Awesome.
Or Wednesday. Yeah, sorry.
For
I
us,
have no idea what day it is.
No, for us, every day is Sunday, except Sunday is always Easter. But since Christmas, it was Christmas, and now it's Easter again Sunday. So we've been in this for a long time, as you can tell.
It's a feedback loop of every day is Sunday.
Except of Easter.
Except for
which
Easter.
is Easter until Christmas, and then Christmas is...
I'm already confused.
I am too. I mean, Easter, at least you get ham and sausage, so there's that.
Ham and sausage on Easter.
That's right.
Is that a thing? Okay, well,
I guess. I don't know. That's what my family always does, so I assume that's a thing. I don't know.
In Germany, we do Easter eggs.
Ah, yes.
What, just like coloring them?
No, we hide them.
Yeah, okay, that's normal.
Yeah.
You're hiding your ham?
We hide hams and sausages.
You hide a ham? I got this moldy ham. It's been there for a year. It smells bad.
I just found this ham.
Oh yeah, it's left over from last Easter.
Maybe it's just the Midwest thing. I'm going to hide my ham.
We're inventing new traditions.
I'm hiding my sausage.
Explicit.
Sorry. Going back. So, your Morph album, you guys did a lot of killer music videos. Like I really enjoyed Wake Them Up, Stranded, Footsteps of Elevening. It was all they were just really cool. Like, how was it coming up with and then filming the music videos for Morph?
Well, we live in a visual age where you have to have a video for every song that you like to push. So the more the better. And we have ideas. Once you have an idea, we need a location. So if we have a good location, a good idea, then we need to get somebody with a camera. So we hit up all our friends, or we go to Craigslist, try to find anybody, and feel like, okay, we gotta spend $100, and then we're gonna shoot a video. That's always our limit. So any music video you see from us is always $100. I think, but actually, the Breaking Bad music video costs I think $250 because we needed to rent an old Winnebago as well.
Yeah, we had to get a Winnebago. But that wasn't from Morph. That was after Morph.
Yes, that was after Morph. But yeah, usually I edit everything and I also direct everything. So we just need to get somebody with a decent camera and then just tell them what we need, and then half a day later we got the footage, and then I sit there and edit everything together. That's basically.
Well, we have no shortage of ideas and locations being where we live and everything. So we're always looking for cool stuff to do and doing it on a budget. We do most everything ourselves, so it's pretty, it's fun to just get it done, and we don't have to wait for anybody. We don't have to, put things together. We're we have an idea, let's figure it out, and done.
Yeah, I think it helps you guys do everything in house. I think honestly it turns out very well. I did Wake Them Up, where you open the car door and then you're walking for a little bit, then there's drums in the street. I didn't expect that, and I really enjoyed it.
Awesome.
That was actually just a little promo video that we shot before we released the album, and some Facebook pages from South America posted this, and it went viral. We had over I think altogether over 2 million hits on this video. So this got so much attention, that song, so much attention, that we knew this needs to be in our video as well. So when we shot the video, we know we have to open the video with that scene that we used for the original promo for that.
Yeah, because that promo was actually shot in Wyoming while we were on tour.
Nice.
And it was basically a spoof for the Drake challenge. That was the hot thing at this time.
I'm not familiar.
It was all over the internet. Some dude made a song, and everybody just jumped out of the car and started dancing while they were walking.
Okay.
So we thought, okay, we're gonna jump on that wagon, and then we was like, okay, but to do a metal version of that song, we don't have any time, so let's just do it one of our songs.
We just did a morph challenge.
And we call it the morph challenge. That's what we did.
And we had some people do it, so we got some responses from that one. That was cool. To get other people to do it, 2-hour song was super fun.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, no, I think it turned out really well, but also all the music videos on Morph, I think, especially like Stranded when you were like filming underwater. Like, how'd you guys do that?
GoPro.
Yeah, we have a GoPro, and then part of the scenes are shot actually in the ocean, and some parts are at a friend's swimming pool. So we just put them together.
And both of them were freezing cold.
Oh yeah, it was cold in the ocean. Yeah. I remember this. Ooh.
And Ralph's filming me. I'm in there. He's like, "Can you just do that take one more time?" No.
Niki in the water, and I'm floating on a surfboard. It's like, I need to get this one more time with the GoPro. And it took like maybe 2 hours to get Niki's scenes, and then we shot my scenes. And after 5 minutes, I'm like, I'm freezing. I can't do it anymore. We got all it takes. It's all good.
No threshold for pain.
I can attest to that. No, not at all. That's why I live in Indiana, where it's always cold.
Yeah, that's why we live in California, where it's not.
There's only like 2 months out of the year that Lake Michigan's actually above like 60 degrees and actually feels nice. So there's only 2 months you get.
When is that? August and September?
I think it's July and August, I want to say.
July and August? Okay.
I haven't been to the beach in a while, so I don't really know. Feel free to
we haven't been to the beach in maybe like at least 6 weeks or so.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We're due.
It's almost 7 weeks. We need to go back to the beach. Such a hard life here.
It's only been probably 10 years for me, but that's all right.
How are you still alive?
I don't know. I don't know. Living in Indiana definitely changed your perspective. Damn. But moving on from Indiana, because it's pretty boring and all we have is cornfields. What music have you guys been listening to this week?
This week we've been. What's this new band that I like? The Devil.
We just started a TikTok account, and so we're doing like all kinds of crazy covers.
Oh yeah, thrash metal
to reach new people. So we got really into thrash metal. We did some old Metallica. We did Megadeth, Slayer, and now we're preparing for some Suicidal, some Anthrax. And I just listened to the new Gojira. Yeah. And right now I just listened to some In Flames and other melodic death metal band.
We just started listening to Devil Driver, not Devil Driver, but this other one. Oh, I'm spacing on the name, but I just found a band that I really like.
What? What's the song? Sing it. Oh, the Architects.
No, I like the Architects too. Never mind. I can't think of it. But is this a band that we recently just found?
It's not Cold Chamber, is it?
No.
Gojira.
No. I'm going to look it up.
No, Cold Chamber is Nadia is an old friend of ours.
Oh, really?
We know this one. Yes, she's also from Germany. The German connection in LA.
German connection.
That sounds like a movie from like the 80s.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, but a lot of thrash metal has been on our plate the last little bit of time. Always good. Can't ever really go wrong.
Yeah, and right now, like I just came back from the post office on a bike, and I listened to some melodic death metal playlist from somebody, and there was, of course, always In Flames and Soilwork and the good stuff. And there was some bands that I didn't know. Gotta check out what I listened to.
Nice. Yeah, I saw you guys recently released with a Peace Sells by Megadeth, cover of that.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the thing that we did for TikTok. The cool thing about TikTok is we only need to record like half a song, like a verse and a chorus, and that's it. And then we're in this, in our studio, and it just like put up the GoPro in portrait mode, and then just like
record it
live really quick, and that's it.
Yeah. We did 2 lines of this. We're good.
Yes, yeah, well, for things like that, it's like 60 seconds, so that's all you get.
All right, 1 cymbal and 1 note, we're good.
Yeah. Boom, and done.
Dude, got a good idea. We should start covering all these SOD songs. They have like those 3-second songs, and then you can do the full song
from start to finish.
Yeah, the Ballad of Jimi Hendrix. You're dead. That's it.
Call it a day.
Well, I'll look forward to you guys' 3-second rendition of songs now.
But hey, gotta tell you, we got banned from TikTok twice already.
Yeah, we've been on TikTok for like 2 weeks, and we've been banned twice already.
Naked with a cowboy hat on?
No, the first video we shot was like with a samurai sword and kind of like implicated violence.
Yeah.
It was with this filter where this line comes down, and we just like faked that Niki cut my head off, and they thought it's real. So that was taken off.
We thought it was hysterical, but apparently it was.
Apparently it was promoting violence.
We were like, oh, oops, okay, yeah.
And then yesterday we uploaded an old video from our first EP, and the song is called "What We Are," and it's Niki singing the song on the toilet naked, and then that cuts me wearing Niki's underwear, and it's pretty.
We thought that was really funny too.
It's a funny video. You find it on YouTube. Type in KRASHKARMA what we are. But yeah, TikTok didn't have that.
They didn't like that either. 2 weeks on TikTok, twice kicked off. So we're sticking to our 3-second songs.
We're doing good. We're doing
good. TikTok has problems with you guys. I don't know. I find that stuff pretty cool. I don't know why TikTok wouldn't, but
children and all that. It's like a child-friendly platform, I suppose.
Yeah, no, cutting people's heads off, even though
funny use of filters.
If you see Alice Cooper live, he gets his head chopped off every time. So I mean, come on.
He's not on TikTok.
Yeah, he's not on TikTok.
For that reason.
I think we're on the same page with our humor, but apparently not everybody is.
Yeah. Not TikTok.
No.
But it was funny. Like a month ago, I was helping a wrestling company promote a show, and so like he was supposed to be like a big bad guy because that's like what he was doing, his character at that time. So I'm like, all right, you need to throw me off set. So he's like, okay, we'll do it. And like, so we did it. And then my brother's like, dude, so you made this video, but now we need a follow up. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you should wear a neck brace next video. And I did. And like, I got like messages from people like, are you okay? What happened?
That's awesome.
Good idea.
Totally good idea.
I mean, I got a lot of
follow-up video with the nunchucks. You're wearing a neck brace. Of course.
Now you're wearing a neck brace.
Yes. Oh, that would be good. I'm just lucky I had one. I was like, oh hey, got a neck brace. Let's do it.
I mean, we pulled shit like this before too. We played a live show once, and then we faked accidents, and I had a blood pill and Niki with the nunchucks, and all of a sudden I'm just like spitting blood and be like, are you okay? I'm like, it's fine. Like,
yeah. Shut up and enjoy the show.
Yeah. We just we have to keep ourselves entertained so we do silly things quite often.
Can we expect any silly things coming up at the show in August?
You just never know.
We won't prank anybody, I think.
You say that now, but
if you need someone to beat up, I'm totally cool with it.
All right. we have a partner in crime.
Bring a neck brace.
I can do that.
I can throw you. I can play a wrestling villain.
I'm in for it. Speaking with KRASHKARMA, Niki and Ralf, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on Super Cool Radio. You guys are awesome, honestly. I really enjoyed chatting with you guys.
For sure, you too.
I know you guys have been working on a lot of cool stuff lately, but what can we expect for KRASHKARMA this year?
We're writing our new album right now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So you can expect some heavy music because since we are always doing all these Megadeth and Slayer covers, we always feel like we should write a song like this that carries the spirit of those old bands. So we're going down the riff wormhole, and you can definitely expect some heavier shit from us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's coming along. I'm not sure it will be ready for the summer. We'll probably have it ready, but maybe not released by then. But we will probably have some of it live for you guys. So you can expect lots of heavy stuff. And besides that, some more videos. Follow us on social media and see what we're up to. Spotify, Instagram, Twitter, all that lovely stuff. TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, before the pandemic, we wrote all these songs for a new album. Then pandemic hit, and we realized there's no reason to record an album right now because there's no touring. So we decided to just step by step. If there's an occasion for a good song, we're gonna release it. So we released, what did we release? This Is the Way, Gone, and a few other songs.
Strike First. Yeah, The Cure.
So we released some songs, and
just singles.
And now that there's the end, we see the light at the end of the tunnel. We know, okay, now we can start working on an album. So right now it's gonna be a little more. We won't release any original music anytime soon, I think, but therefore we're gonna do covers. But we will record our songs, so we have our album ready once everything opens up.
Yep.
Well, I'm really looking forward to the new music from Crash Karma. I really enjoyed Morph. I've been listening to that pretty much all week now. I've annoyed some of my coworkers, but that's okay.
Well, soon they'll be buying it too.
Yes.
It will work their way into their hearts.
I hope so. Or I'm really annoying them. I can't tell.
Yeah, I'm still stoked about that album.
Yeah,
it was definitely our best work, I think.
No, yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like that. Like the vocals are almost like 50-50 for you guys. I really enjoy it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, we like it.
Thanks so much for Ralph and Niki of Crash Karma. Make sure that you can see them live right here in Mishawaka coming up in August. Plus, they're playing Metal in the Mountains that same week too. So if you're in that area, check them out as well. Pick up Morph. I really enjoy it. I'll show my empty hand again that I will have it at some point soon.
Yes.
Follow them on all the social media. Before they get permanently banned on TikTok, check that out.
Before we get banned
permanently. Awesome.
Matthew Thomas with Super Cool Radio. Thank you for watching. Follow us. Follow me also on all the stuff. I'm not on TikTok because I feel like I would get banned as well. So I'm not on there yet. Follow Super Cool Radio. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching my interview with Crash Karma out of Los Angeles. I had such a great time chatting with Niki and Ralf. Please follow Crash Karma on all their social media platforms and TikTok before they get banned. And remember, Rock the Rescue is August 21st. Crash Karma will be there. It's going to be a stacked show, so make sure to get your tickets now. And if you like this video and like to support Super Cool Radio, we have these really awesome t-shirts like I'm currently wearing, or beanies for sale on our Endeavor After Sight. The link will be in the description. Now it's time for a teaser for Strike First, the latest single from Crash Karma. Please enjoy.
There's no compromise and there's no holding back when every second counts.